Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about this look because I kind of went through a little bit of struggle at some point, and excuse my voice, I'm a little under the weather. I was kind of having a hard time and almost gave up, wiped it off, started again, and I'm really glad that I kept just pushing through because I am in love with this makeup look. I used the Stila glitter and did like a wing liner, and then popped some NYX liner. This is just in blue or crystal pewter, and popped a little bit of that on. And I don't know, I just feel like it's so wintry. Wintry, is that a word? It screams winter, Christmas, icy blue, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of gives those Christmas vibes, and this is my third video in a row using glitter, so that's what I'm kind of like theming it out on my channel right now, you know what I'm saying? Glitter theming. You know what I'm saying. So if you would like to see how I got this, then keep on watching. Hey guys and welcome back. It was a cold, rainy Saturday night and I just wanted to be in my robe, do my makeup, and watch Christmas movies. It sounded like a great time, so I was able to take my time and just really enjoy myself while filming this video. So let's go ahead and get started. I went ahead and primed my eyes, and I chose to use the Tarte Shape Tape. And yeah, you can probably tell I'm still a little bit under the weather. My voice just isn't all the way back yet from all the coughing I've been doing, so bear with me. I began by jumping into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, one of my favorite palettes, and started with the shade Hell Ride. And what I started to do is just tap it into my crease. That's my typical way I like to place my eyeshadows, tapping it and then starting to swipe. I feel that there was still some black left over on this brush since I did not wash my brushes from the last time I used them, and it really gave this off color because I've used this shade before, and you can kind of tell right here that there's definitely black left in that brush. So once I kind of realized what was going on, I decided to take a makeup wipe and start over. So once I get all this off, I do obviously prime again, and I actually chose to jump into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, another one of my favorite palettes. And I'm not sure of the shade off the top of my head, but I take that light brown shade and use a different brush and start to pat again, just to give a generalization of the shape I want and place it in my crease. The next shade I take on a very small, precise pencil brush. It's a shimmery pink shade, and do the same thing. And right here I'm just kind of realizing it's not really giving it to me. I don't know what it was, and I'm like, don't give up. Don't give up, let's keep going, see what happens. So I actually forgot to show this part, but I take the shade that is in the last row on the right side, third down, and it's kind of a maroon shade, and used that in my crease, and then jumped into a more champagne shimmery white shade for my eyelid, and just do a really soft, simple cut crease, not making it, you know, the typical really precise cut crease. This is just a really simple, easy cut crease that anybody could do. Once I built up the pigmentation in my cut crease and blended it out to where I liked it, I then went into the Stila Magnificent Metal Eyeshadow in the shade Smoldering Satin. I actually used a Sigma E65 brush because I feel like this is the best eyeliner brush I've ever used. So I just did a typical wing liner with this. Take your time and give yourself a glittery wing liner. While off camera putting on my lashes, I decided to take the NYX glitter liner and just place some of that on the end of my winged liner. For primer, I'm going to be using the Benefit Porefessional Matte Rescue, and my Smashbox Photofinish Primer Water. For foundation, I'm using the Lancôme Teint Idole. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not going to pretend I do. But this is an oldie but a goodie. I've not used this foundation in so long, and I forgot how much I just am obsessed with it. I can't put it down. I have re-fallen in love with it, and I have no idea why I ever stopped using it. It is one of the most beautiful, gorgeous finishes I've ever seen when using a foundation. The same goes for the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I was kind of just going through my drawers and looking at makeup that I haven't used in a long time, and I'm like, why have I not used these products in so long? So that's kind of what I did for this video, using products that I haven't used in a while, and have re-fallen in love with the Tarte Shape Tape too. And then to set all my concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier powder. Again, an oldie but a goodie, and I ran out while filming this video, so I definitely need to go out and buy some more. Since I ran out of the Laura Mercier, I'm going to set the rest of my face with the Too Faced, I think this is the Etherial setting powder. This was one of my favorite powders of, I think it was like last year after it came out. This is a beautiful powder as well. For bronzer, you already know what I'm going to use, but I have been going heavy-handed with the bronzer lately. I'm shocked nobody's called me out on it. Maybe you've thought it, but nobody's called me out on it. So I'm going to call myself out on it. And I need to calm my tits when it comes to my bronzer and contour. So I took it a little light here, which I think that's one reason I love this look. And I'm learning less is more. Less is more, Christy. Less is more. Jumping back into the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take what I would say, when you look at that shade, it gives you a more blue color, but it comes off kind of purple. So I actually use a little bit of that aqua color as well to blend it out to give it a more bluish, icy look on my lower lash line. Then for my inner corner and my brow bone, I'm taking the same shade I used on my eyelid. For me, this is always a necessary step, and I always feel like my eye looks are never complete unless I have a highlight in my inner corner and my brow bone. And then as usual, I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara for my lashes. For blush, I want to jump into the Tarte Color Wheel palette and just mix shades to get my own custom shade. That's typically what I do when it comes to these kind of blush palettes. Here is another oldie but goodie. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit. And I'm going to mix those two shades. If you want a glow, this glow is very icy. It's just very in your face. Has somewhat of glitter to it. I think that's kind of why I fell off the bandwagon with this palette. But again, I used this and I fell in love with it and I haven't been able to put it down. I'm making that face because it started pouring down rain. I mean, pouring down. I thought the whole house was going to fall over. It was crazy. I'm going to line my lips with a NYX Nude Lip Liner, and then I'm going to go over that with the Girlactik Matte Lip Paint in the shade Demure. I haven't used this in a long time, and it is a beautiful, comfortable liquid lipstick. But because I wore a matte liquid lipstick in my last video, I wanted to go a little bit glossy. So I got the Gerard Cosmetics lip gloss in Buttercup or Buttercream. I don't know. I'll put it down below. Just to give me a glossy look, just because my lips have been dry lately. I also added a little bit of that white highlight shade from the Anastasia Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit just to the center of my lips to give it a little bit of a pop. And then I finished off this look with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. So this is it for this makeup look. I hope it's simple enough for you guys to try at home. I don't know about you, but I feel like doing a glitter liner is so much easier than doing just a regular liner. I don't know if that's just like a me thing, but I'm really digging this glitter liner. That glow though. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and I will see you guys on my next one. Thanks for watching.